Okay, this is another video I'm doing on this OPL scenario regarding game art. I've got every game on here with the matching artwork, and if you haven't got artwork, that standard OPL image you see there will show up. And to get artwork, you need a program called OPL Manager, which is for your PC. And when you've put all your games in this folder, this will read them, you can rename them, and then you can apply artwork. There's a cheaper and quicker way of doing it by going to batch actions, clicking art download, and then you've got the back, spine, front, disc, logo, blah blah blah. The only issue is if you do it this way, it grabs all the scans that people have supplied, and then when you flick through all the different games, as you can see there, the banner at the top where it says PlayStation 2, that will change throughout all the different scans, because obviously they're not the same, they haven't been lined up the same, they're just what people have added. And that really bugs me, and it turns out it bugs a lot of people. So what I've done is, through all these games that I own, I intend to add some more. I've basically found all the artwork for them, and possibly the best quality I can get, and then I've essentially just applied a load of different logos on it. So this James Bond one, you've got your Peggy 16. This Devil May Cry, same again, Peggy 16, but it's in white, so I just inverted the colour on that. Peggy 3, etc, etc. And then, for instance, these James Bond games, if you flick through, everything stays the same, apart from the logos. Age rating logos, sorry. Then I've essentially just gone over every single cover, and I used paint.net, but photoshopped underneath it and got rid of the old logo, so they all stay the same when you flick through. So I've got the network play, I've got the older one, wherever that's gone. That's the older one with a little logo on the left. Sierra, if you've got Simpsons Hit and Run, that uses the Sierra logo. That's the older one from Half-Life. Sega, that's one that was used in the middle of some copies. SCI, Rockstar, Remedy, Reflections, Polyphony Digital, PG. So you get the idea. Then what I do is, as I've explained, for instance, I'll get this Constantine up. I found the cover scan, I'll apply the logos and the banners, and then anything showing underneath, I'll pretty much use the clone tool to delete it, so there's no residue, as it were, of the old logos. And again, it's been very time consuming, but it is, in my mind, worth it. So yeah, basically then that's been done. You go onto OPL Manager, the saved file. I saved the file as 1515 by 2156. So they're the dimensions. But then this resizes it to 140 by 200. And then it dumps that into the folder you choose to. You then copy those files over to a memory stick. Put the memory stick into the PlayStation 2. Memory stick on the PlayStation 2, you open it. Copy the files from that to the OPL folder in your hard drive. I have gone pretty anal with the quality of the pictures, although, as I've just explained, when they're resized to 140 by 200, you're not going to see all the imperfections anyway. But I'm pretty happy with how it is at the moment. I'm only doing PAL games, and I won't be doing NTSC games. I won't be doing every single PAL game, but as I go along, I'll probably do some and then add it to a Google Drive folder, which I'll put in the description for this video, so if you want to download them. I won't be doing every PAL game, as I've just said. I don't like football, I don't play any of the sort of sports games, and they did a sports game every year for each type of sport, so I'll be there all year doing the different covers. But yeah, as you pretty much explained there, you put it into the folder, onto your computer, into the memory stick, and then onto PS2. So this is the PS2 that I've loaded up, and these are all the games that you've just seen, with all the covers that you've just seen. And yeah, like I say, before, it just completely bugged me that when I scrolled through these games, the pictures had just not stay in the same place, obviously, because there'd be different scans. So now I've done this, they're all staying where they should be. I am using an SSD, so the images are loading much faster than they would be. But yeah, so we'll start from the top. We've got James Bond games here. These are the EA games. I made the banner there. Try to get a bit closer, actually. And that's better. Got Everything and Nothing from Russia with Love. I'm just going to scroll through these and you'll see what the deal is with them. This cover stays the same as Crazy Taxi, with it being the same people. But again, I'm pretty happy. That one there was an incredibly blurry image on my computer, but when you resize it down, you can hardly tell at all. Again, that's one I had to make with the Network Play banner. Again, that matched 18-wheeler. Some Capcom games, they all look the same when you scroll through them. Again, same with the driver. And as I said, I'll be putting the Google Drive, did I say? Yeah, Google Drive link in the description of this video. So if you want to download these and you've got quite a few games that I have, then feel free. The Grand Theft Auto ones, obviously the logos are all different when you scroll through them. But I did get the border around them the same on each one when you scroll through, like that one there. Harry Potter ones, they're all different, but the logos again stay the same. Same again with the Hitman games, except that one's in a black, the IO Interactive's in a black box. Max Payne I don't think works on here, from somebody posting in a Reddit post that I read. I don't know if it's true, but I've got it here for the vanity side of it. I think I'm missing some Metal Gear Solid discs. I'm not too sure, I'd have to check. These ones are pretty tricky to get a decent cover. I had to find the original artwork and add the logos over it. Some of them were pretty tricky to get correct, but I'm happy with how it is. Again, that was another very blurry one, but that seems alright. The EA logos at the bottom right were different, but I managed to get them look like they're in the same place when you scroll through. Again, I'm pretty OCD with stuff anyway, but I posted this before and a lot of other people are quite happy with what I'm doing, so hopefully it's going to help somebody as well. Raw Danger, I've literally just had that in the post today. I was contemplating having the actual trial version of the game, Devil May Cry demo, but I've actually got the full game, so it's a bit pointless. Resident Evil Outbreak, they were easy to make the logo stay the same, so that's that one. My copy has a load of text at the bottom of the cover on about what a great game it is from some magazine, which was a bit annoying, so I got rid of that. The Konami logos I mentioned before, they change on different copies of games, but I've kept the image the same and then just moved it. That's the only Platinum game I've got on here, because that's the only copy of Director's Cut you can get, which is Platinum, which weirdly come in a blue box, so... what else have we got? Yeah, the Getaway colours are the same in the title and the logos stay the same. For that one, I had to move for the Mummy Returns to the left because it wouldn't fit at the top. It kept cutting off. Might do that one again. There's a lot of games here that I haven't put on because I haven't got the space at the moment, but I did have the Simpsons game downloaded too. So there's the ADOS or ADOS, that stays in the same place. Team Mode Underworld, that runs like balls on the PlayStation 2, but again, it's just for vanity purposes. And then the two Cry games, they stay in the same place. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, as I said, I'll probably put that in a Google Drive folder. If you want to download these and add them to your OPL Manager, feel free. There's obviously going to be more games that I discover in time, so I'm going to have to create more different logos. So, yeah, it's just something I'll probably keep updated. But I hope that was useful. As I've explained, I've posted this before. This is probably similar length. I was hoping to make it shorter. But if you're an OCD freak like me, I hope this was useful. And any questions, just pop them in the comments.